You might well wonder why focusing on the positive when you've just been diagnosed with cancer is important. In fact, it might actually make you angry even to think that someone could propose this. But the reason I'm going to talk about focusing on the positive is that research is showing more and more that when we can notice what's right, we are actually building resilience inside. We are wired to be habituated towards the negative. This is not a bad thing, it's just the way we've learned to survive as a species. By noticing what's wrong, we keep ourselves safe. But the problem is that we're so hardwired that way, whether we're sick or not, that we are noticing what's wrong when we don't need to. So think about a typical morning in your house. You get up, you go to the bathroom, the toilet flushes, you make a cup of coffee, you get in your car and you get where you're going. And you don't say, "Wow, what a great morning I've had." But on a morning when the toilet clogs up or the coffee maker overflows or you have a fender bender getting to work or wherever you're headed, you say, "What a terrible morning I've had." What happens is that bad experiences adhere to our mind and our memory like Velcro. They just grab on. Positive experiences flow through us like water over Teflon. We don't remember them in the same detail that we remember negative experiences. So part of this is because the mind is habituated towards what's negative. If you're working and you have a performance review and your boss gives you 10 positive things about your work and one negative, guess where your mind lingers? I wonder why he said that. In an intimate relationship, it takes 5 positive remarks to undo a negative. So we are naturally organized towards what's negative. So when we have cancer, it's especially important to try to refocus periodically on what's right. Did you ever notice your good health before you got diagnosed? Most of us don't. We took it for granted. So how can we strengthen our capacity to be grateful when we're having such a difficult time? One is, when something's going right, notice and linger with it for 20 to 30 seconds. When you do that, you can start to rewire your brain and you're going to build strength and resilience to accompany you on this cancer journey. So when you go out on a spring day and you see a tree filled with blossoms, instead of walking by and saying, "Beautiful tree," sit and take it in, breathe it in, feel it through your whole body, feel the sensuousness of it, and really let it linger. You're actually doing something so positive for your health. Secondly, keep a gratitude journal at night. At the end of the day, write down 3 to 5 things that happened during the day that were good. Because what will happen is the next day you'll start to look for what's right, never at the expense of what's wrong, but alongside, so that you will start to see in a more balanced way things that are right alongside with the difficulties you're having. Third way to think about this is to think about what people did for you over the course of the day. Who helped you? And then think about how was it that you were helped to other people, just to refocus your mind a little bit. Remember, where our attention goes really matters a great deal. Finding some positive moments each day will really help you start your healing journal with some additional resources. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.